And it has been more than 2 weeks since Election Day. Many voters say minor issues at the ballot box kind of caused some problems, but now Dallas County election officials are sharing even bigger problems.
Yeah, thousands of ballots were cast at the wrong precinct. So Cleo Green joins us from the newsroom with more on how this happened. Cleo, we know it wasn't enough to change the outcome of any races.
Yeah, Kara, Mark, the main takeaway here is this shouldn't have happened. But as you said, we're learning it wasn't enough votes to change the outcome of any of the races. Here's what you need to know this morning. To be exact, the county election administrator told us 3,966 people got ballots for the wrong precincts, nearly 4,000. Now, it didn't affect the top of the ballot, the presidential race and Senate race, but instead more localized races like state house or ballot propositions. Now, the issue started on the first day of early voting with software used to check in voters and print their ballots. Now, the administrator told us software glitches with the poll books resulted in some long lines here and led some voters to get a ballot printed for the wrong precinct, which gave them the option of voting in the wrong races for those local elections. Now, the problem was fixed before the second day of early voting, and election officials confirmed the number of wrong ballots just wasn't enough to change any of the winners. Now, there's no way to know if you got the right ballot, and there's no way to fix it at this point. But there's more to come because a city council member is now pushing to have a hearing to get into the weeds of what exactly went wrong and to make sure this never happens again. Now, coming up at 6, we'll also hear from that Dallas County election administrator as well. Mark?
Cleo, thank you for that. And one of the issues that was on the ballot for voters in Dallas was decriminalizing marijuana, and that passed overwhelmingly, about 2/3 of the vote there. And the city says it is prepared to honor the will of voters. So Dallas police will no longer be arresting or citing people for Class A or B possession unless the offense is part of a violent felony or felony narcotics investigation. Now, that measure also prohibits the use of city resources for THC testing, except for ensuring public safety or in the investigation, again, of a violent felony.